All right. Love it, love it, love it, love it. All right, what's going on? What's going on? Come on in, everybody. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Seeing all these great shiny faces. Yes.
Good afternoon. Terry Malone, Toledo, Ohio.
Terry Malone, what's going on? Don't worry, folks. I've already had the compliment that my tablecloth looks real good, so I'm good. I love it. But it's good to see you guys.
Gary from New Jersey.
Welcome, welcome. Gary.
Looking very handsome, Doug.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Terry Joy from Colorado.
Colorado, welcome.
From
from
Detroit,
Atlanta.
Michigan.
Absolutely.
Good morning
Detroit, Michigan.
Loving the
Welcome.
shirt. Loving the shirt.
Wisconsin.
All right. Welcome, welcome, Dr. Hubert. Glad to have you.
From South Carolina.
South Carolina, welcome.
Masons from Lightwood, South Carolina.
Hoppins Muhammad from Atlanta, Georgia.
Janice from South Carolina.
Absolutely,
We're from
absolutely.
Southern Cal. Hey, Doug. Hey, Greg.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Tony from
North
Carolina.
North Carolina, welcome. Come on in, guys. Glad to see y'all.
From
California.
California.
California in the house.
Lacey from
Welcome.
South Carolina.
Man, this thing is
From
great.
Virginia.
Hey, I love it.
Diana Williams from Atlanta, Georgia.
Boston.
ATL, welcome.
Louisiana. Pamela Hamilton.
Louisiana, what's going on?
Boston.
Vera,
Boston.
South Carolina.
Boston, y'all gonna make the NBA Finals, Boston?
We
Welcome.
hope so. We hope so.
No.
Michelle
Columbia,
from-
South Carolina.
Uh-oh, I heard somebody say no.
No.
Hey,
Colorado.
Colorado, welcome. No violence, no
Columbia,
violence.
South Carolina.
South Carolina, welcome. Welcome, no violence.
Barbados.
Eric Kareem Muhammad, Atlanta,
Welcome.
Georgia. Eric Kareem Muhammad, Atlanta, Georgia.
Elaine Gill. Aha!
Hey, Doug.
Eric
Tim Ward, South
Billionaire
Carolina.
Muhammad.
Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing, Michigan. I heard somebody trying to get my attention.
Tim Ward, South Carolina.
Anita in Romulus, Michigan.
Romulus, Michigan.
No, that's not what I'm doing, Doc.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Fantastic.
Trying to get me out of here.
From Georgia.
Reverend Owens, I see you, sir. Jamal,
Ward, South Carolina.
Wisconsin.
Ron Bell, like to see you, sir. Who else we got out there on the line?
Clear
Pat
Lake,
from California.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Clear Lake.
I'm from
Absolutely.
New York.
Buffalo, New York. I think that's where Mr. Baldwin is.
From Denver.
Denver.
Bishop Joseph,
Okay.
Maryland.
Hey, Joe, what's going on? Good to see you.
Tim Ward, sir. South Carolina.
South Carolina. Guys, go ahead and get out any last minute text messages to your team. Let them know, hey, hop on. Locker room is underway. Guys, we got some great information stored for you guys that we're going to be going over today. So we don't want anybody to miss it. So definitely get your teams on here. Who else we got out there? We'll take a few more announcements here.
Jay from Germany.
Dave from Germany.
Michelle from Chicago.
Maryland.
Maryland. Welcome, Michelle.
Sonia from
Michigan.
Michigan, Louisiana, John Cope, Costa Rica. Welcome.
God bless you. God bless.
Louisiana, I heard Louisiana again. Louisiana well represented.
Rhonda Clifton, Colorado.
Clifton, Colorado. Rhonda Turner, welcome, ma'am. Good to see you.
Tavon Jones, Elkton, Maryland. Elkton, Maryland.
All right, Tavon, welcome, sir.
I know you're talking about.
Veronica Dallas.
From Houston, Texas.
Houston, well, hey, H-Town, you guys all right? I'm all right.
All
All right, guys, listen.
Let's see. Let's see who they are.
Well, listen, guys, we're going to get things rocking and rolling.
Oh,
Terry, you can do the ones and
I want
twos
to see
for
if
us.
they-
All right, you're all set, D Ford.
Absolutely, absolutely, guys. Well, it goes without saying, just an honor and very appreciative to be able to serve on this panel. This is our Saturday midday locker room or afternoon locker room. And we realize we have people chiming in from all over the globe, from the East Coast to the West Coast, to the North and South. We want to welcome everyone on this call. We call it our Can't Miss Locker Room, where, we really get into some, good information. We may get into things like leadership. We get into things like business, making money and, always receiving residual cash flow. And so we cover many different things on this line, and you definitely do not want to be coming to this locker room alone, ever. You really want your teams to be plugged in the locker room. We don't typically record every locker room simply because we want people to step up and make that effort, okay? Folks, when you make that effort, that means, you want this. And so when things are always having to be set up through convenience, many times you don't appreciate it like it should be. That's just human nature. It's not to say that we don't want everybody to get to the locker room, but when you make that effort, you'll notice your team will make that effort, because folks, what duplicates duplicates. And that's literally what we're going to be talking about today. I was raised old school, and they always said, boy, more is caught than taught, right? You can talk and teach all day long, but really people are looking for a visible expression, a visible leadership versus just one that's just always talking and talking. And so just, make that mental note. More is caught than taught in this business. And yeah, guys, so jot this down on your calendars, okay? Put it in your calendars, okay? Don't leave it up to yourself to remind yourself. Put it in your calendar, put it on your phone. Saturday locker room, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Can't miss, and make sure that's reverberating all around to your whole entire team across the globe. You want to be here for locker room training because you're going to get the best of the information, our masterclass. And folks, I really think I've only maybe missed one locker room since I've been involved, and that's 19 months of good locker room and just great information that's being shared. And, like my man Greg Baldwin always says, folks, if we say something that may rub you the wrong way, that may seem like, you may be a little offended, trust, it's all love. Charge it to our head, not our heart. We just want you to win. And a lot of times winning means we got to give you the truth, right? I know many times, we like to maybe get the feel-good message, but I believe we get there together. We get to where we want to go when we're hearing the truth, okay? And so that's what you're going to get today. So, guys, I'm not going to belabor the moment. I want to jump right into this. If you guys want to title this anything, it's simply what duplicates duplicates, okay? What duplicates duplicates. And what I've learned, in my years in the people to space is just simply this, that simple scales and fancy fails, right? There was a quote out by Jeff Bezos. We all know him as the owner of Amazon. And Jeff Bezos said, don't get addicted to something being shiny. Get addicted to things being simple, okay? You want to keep this business simple, okay? And one thing that's simple about this business, folks, is the demonstration dashboard. I know we have this thing where we like to send people a video, and that's all gravy, okay? But you do want to implement yourself involved in that connection as much as possible, because trust me when I tell you, people are not getting connected necessarily because of the income escalator. They're not getting connected because Smarter Than Money and the leadership that we bring. That's all great. But people are buying people, okay? You want to get people connected to you as quickly as possible. You want to ingratiate and engage yourself. Now, just on a side note, I want to add this, that folks, ingratiating yourself in the business is also cementing you in the business. Let me say that again for my guys out in the rafters there. Ingratiating yourself in your business is also cementing yourself in the business. That's another way of saying, as you are, just think of your relationship with your significant other or with your kids. When you are ingratiating yourself with that relationship, you are cementing, you are building a closer, stronger bond. Many times, and it happens, even in our business, crazy as that sounds, people leave. But I can almost promise you those that leave probably wasn't ingratiating themselves to a point to where it was in them, to where it could not be removed out of them. See, what we do with Smarter Than Money, what we do with this business, I ingratiate myself, okay? I do that consciously to a point to where now it's subconsciously. Like I wake up Who can I do a demo for? Who can I do a presentation for? Why? Because I'm cemented now. You can't break me out of here, okay? You can't shiny object me out of this. And so when you're not ingratiating yourself, you're leaving yourself sort of like wet concrete, or sort of like, you could be vulnerable to be fizzled out with a shiny object, okay? Now, is D Ford knocking people wanting to promote other things? You're an adult, you've grown, you do what you want to do. I'm just saying, yes, it could be the greatest project since sliced bread, but if you are not ingratiating yourself, okay, then you're leaving yourself vulnerable to being cemented. So you want to get cemented, folks, and you do that by ingratiating yourself in your business. So to those that are brand new, take time to go through to go to the STM website, okay? Learn and know your business. They always say, in order for you to grow your business, you need to know it. You need to fill her out or fill him out, okay? And you guys know what I mean. I'm using him and her as a figure of speech, but you got to know the business, okay? We have new members orientation. This thing, oh, my schedule doesn't work. See, that's the thing about success. It doesn't just align up with your schedule. You may have to, sacrifice some things. I saw a post the other day by Shannon Sharp, and he said that people love to line their goals up, but then they won't line up their sacrifices, right? So it's like, in order for you to get something that you truly want, maybe you have to rearrange some things that's currently on your plate, okay? Especially if all that's on your plate is not getting you to the destinations that you're wanting to go, okay? That's almost like what they say, somebody's insane, that you're expecting a different result doing the same thing. Let me say that again. You are expecting a greater result doing the same thing. How does that work? Like, that doesn't even make sense. Well, it does. It's just you're not being real with yourself. And what I mean by that, when you want to continue to do the same thing, expecting a greater result, that means you want something for nothing. And you just haven't really come into understanding of that for yourself. Because you always want to do the same thing, and never change. Hey, I want locker room to always be recorded so I can make sure it gets to my team. No. Why don't we promote that locker room and put the urgency on locker room that you can't miss? I don't care if it's 3 in the morning. I don't care if it's 4 in the morning. Do you have your goals and dreams that you want? Again, charge what I'm saying to my head, not my heart. Well, Douglas, what this got to do with what duplicates? Because, guys, okay, if you're not cemented, do you think you're going to attract people that are going to be cemented? Think about that. If you're not cemented, are you going to attract people that are going to be cemented? What duplicates? So if you're off in the 6, 7 different programs people are checking, are you cemented about what you are doing with the business? So ingratiate yourselves, guys. That's how you get cemented, okay? Does Douglas Ford get people telling him no? Absolutely, folks. It comes with the territory as far as I'm concerned, okay? But see, I'm cemented because, hey, I know whatever's coming to me is going to come to me. All I got to do is just keep doing what I'm doing. So with that being said, guys, I want to go through just a demonstration. Now, I also want to show this because this is very important. I'm going to share my screen here, okay? I'm going to share my screen here. Guys, you are able to go into the STM back office. So if you guys don't have an account, you already know to create your avatar, okay? So leaders, make sure your team is creating their avatar, okay? Just create an account. All they got to do is just submit an email. It's totally free. Then they want to go to STM orientation, just like I'm sharing with you right now. And right here, you want to go to STM orientation, just log in. Now, of course, if you don't have a login, it's going to present you to create a login with your email. And then typically you'll get a login screen. I'm already logged in. That's why I came right to this page. But of course, you want to watch this video is one of the first things you want to do when you come on board and when you got new members coming on board, okay? You want them to download the new members orientation packet. Folks, believe it or not, we have literally thought out for a person that could be 6 years old to come into this business and just go video by video, and it covers everything, okay? And so, charge what I'm about to say to my head and not my heart, okay? We can't keep, as I like to say, babysitting people all the time. You're not gonna be able to have a global business if you are the deal that everybody has to come to. You're gonna run yourself ragged, but then also that's not duplicatable, okay? And so understand, we're looking for strategic partners. Now, when I hear the word strategic, it could simply mean some people may not qualify for your time or for this business. And so even with people maybe telling you no, you'll still meet people that may even come on board, and you're gonna realize very quickly that they probably don't qualify. Because when we say strategic, it is to duplicate ourselves, and adding the wrong people will just create more frustration and headache. And guys, this business is too simple to be overcomplicated too much. But when you have people that would say, hey, and look, I'm at fault for this a whole lot. I'll be honest with you. I've been at fault for this, but that's why I had to draw a line in the sand. I drew a line in the sand. I said, no, I could tell you, but it's best for me. Let me direct you to this new members orientation and this back office of the STM orientation, folks. Because see, you want your business to be systematized. Remember, what duplicates duplicates. Being Douglas Ford doesn't duplicate. Being Eric Muhammad doesn't duplicate. Being you having to be Greg Baldwin, that's not duplicatable. You being Bridget Copeland Harris, that's not duplicatable. They can only be them. Now, granted, they've gained some skills throughout their process of being the people-to-people space. That's all Gucci, right? But this business, we want it to be system dependent, more so than people dependent, right? And for this to be system dependent, folks, keep it simple. Like urgently keep it simple, okay? Now, I'm not saying that there's not going to be times where, that every now and then you may have to guide somebody by the hand, okay, maybe when they're first walking on. But if you got some folks that's been around for a month, been around for 2 months, and they're asking some questions that the STM still covers, folks, okay, we got to be, leadership here, right? We're strategic partners, okay? Because if Douglas Ford is always going to be the reference point, or if Bridget Copeland Harris is always going to be the reference point, or if Selena is always going to be the reference point, folks, that's not a duplicatable business. That is a people-dependent business, and you don't want that, okay? So I was going right here, folks. Folks, you can play this thing until you just totally mastered it, like a song that you hear over and over again. You come right here, how to confidently explain and show the value when doing your co-op wallet demo. Literally through here, you'll even be shown how to onboard people, folks, okay? But folks, you can play this as much as you want. Now I'm gonna go through it here, and just to give you just how I go through it from the start, so you brand new folks, and we have a lot of brand new folks coming in, can see just how this is done, okay? I tapped into the new members orientation this past Wednesday, and I really got the sense and the essence that, okay, this needs to be reinforced. This needs to be re-emphasized, okay? And so, folks, doing the demonstration is the golden tool here. It really is. It's what it's doing psychologically. It's what it's doing in terms of the connection between you and that person when they're going to make a decision to get in business with you. okay? Because again, they're wanting to feel you, not, because think about it, they have so many businesses that get thrown at them. You know, watch this presentation, watch this presentation, watch this presentation, watch this video. What's going to separate you and what you have from everybody else? Well, the fact that my demonstration tool, my marketing tool is literally going to force me to be in an engaging conversation with you one-on-one. Why? I got to show you the demonstration of the back office, right? So that's powerful, guys. That's powerful. My tool literally puts me in a position to where I'm engaging with my guest one-on-one. And so you're showing them how simple it is. They're hearing your voice, right? They're hearing your conviction as you're going through that thing smoothly. So watch this, guys. Okay, this is gold right here. You really need to, get this in your knower, okay? And also make sure it's getting passed down to your team. What duplicates, duplicates. So I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna log into this account. I created a demo account here. And so, folks, you would just simply log into your back office, right? I'm gonna show you how to create a brand new demo account. So in case you're demoing with someone, right? So you're gonna log into your account and you're gonna see up here, it says the Co-op Build Dashboard, okay? Now, this will not affect anything with your live dashboard account. So don't worry, if you're putting hundreds of accounts in there, it's all gonna be for the Co-op Build the dashboard system. It's not gonna have any affiliation with your Co-op 28. So you don't have to worry if spots here that you're filling, are they also getting filled here? No, it's two different databases. It's just the dashboard is just reflecting an exact replica if it were a live account, folks, because we want people to see the social proof of it all. See, that's the lovely thing about the dashboard or the of the demonstration, is that it's providing social proof. Okay, it's either the system is going to do exactly what it's going to do or it's not. Okay, and so that's what you can tell that person. No, this is literally as if you activate an account right now. This is what would happen. Right over here is your Co-op wallet. This is our bank. So you can kind of give them a little tour if you would. This is where you're able to check your balance. You can add your funds. You can withdraw. So folks, you're literally going through just a tour of your virtual office, if you would. Okay? You're giving them a tour of your virtual office. Okay? And so, you'll see what's what, you'll tell them is where you check all your transactions. Now this stuff is graded out because it's not a live account. But see, you can send money member to member, just like you would be with any other financial institution. And you can, withdraw your funds right there, that you're able to withdraw your funds on a daily basis. Got it? So I'm going to use somebody just as an example here. What we got out there? I'm going to pick on somebody. Let's pick on Sharon Bannister. Yeah, Sharon, I see you. I see you out there. So I'm doing Sharon Bannister, okay? So I would say Sharon, so I would just create an email address. I would do just Sharon, and I would do a B at Co-op. And I would just say this is just for demonstration purposes. Now guys, I want to make note, okay? And you'll hear this on that video, that training that's in the back office. Always use the suffix coopcf.com. You don't want to use their email yet because corporate sends out auto-responding emails, and you don't want anyone to receive emails if they haven't made a commitment to get a part of Smarter Than Money just yet, okay? So always use coopcf.com because no emails, auto-responding emails go out to that suffix, okay? Awesome. So I'm going to copy this here real quick. So let's say Sharon was one of my guest prospects, if you would. And I would say so Sharon, listen, okay? Because people always want to know, Sharon, have you made any money yet, Douglas? Well, let me show you what happens right now when you activate your account, Sharon. Okay, so when you activate your account, Sharon, I want you to see how fast I made money. I know people, Sharon, want to know, have I received money? I want you to see how fast I receive money. Okay, see, y'all may want to take notes on that. People ask, well, how much money have you made, Douglas? Hey, I got one even better for you, that Sharon. Let me show you how fast money comes to me and everybody. Okay, so I will simply come down here, create this account, put Sharon's information in there. Sharon, can you tell me how long it took money to come into my account? Sharon's gonna say, like within a tenth of a second. That's how it works. But Sharon, this is the incredible thing about our business. It's an income escalator. What do I mean is, not only, Sharon, did I receive money from you activating your account, Sharon, think about this. 9 other people simultaneously also received a deposit as well to their bank. Sharon, have you ever been in a situation where when you made money at the same time, 10 people made money? Sharon, has that ever happened to you before? I know she's shaking her head no. Because it's never happened, folks. Okay? So, but Sharon, listen, I want to do this. I'm going to add a couple of more accounts here. So I would say, Sharon, just give me the, first name of somebody. So let's say she gives me somebody named Nancy. Okay. Say it was Nancy Jones. Nancy Jones Bank at coopcf.com. And then I would say, maybe, do you know somebody that owns a business, Sharon? Yeah. My cousin owns a business. He owns a barber shop. Okay. What's his name? His name is Russ. Okay. Russ Barber Shop. Okay. So just do Russ Barber Shop at coopcf.com. Now, so Sharon, this is just as these 2 accounts are about to open up an account. Okay. Now, Sharon, let me ask you, have you ever opened up an account like with PayPal? Have you ever opened up an account like with Cash App? Okay. Have you ever opened up a bank account? Yes. So literally, as we are activating these wallets, okay, this is what's happening to us in this bank. So I put that code in, I'm not a robot. Now, this is as if Sharon, Nancy, and Russ are about to also activate an account. And when that happens, I want you to see how fast, again, money comes to us. Okay? But not only did money come to me, Sharon, just right then, money also went to 9 other people. Now, I know you don't want to see me make money. Let's go see you make money. Okay, Sharon? All right. So we're going to log out of this account, Sharon. Because I don't want you to see me making money. I want you to see you making money, okay? So let me come here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to log into that account that we created for you, Sharon, okay? All right, bada boom. Now, this stuff always pops up, Sharon. This is just our terms and conditions. I'm just closing this down. But it shows you, see your full name here, Sharon. And there's your email address that was there. And it's showing you that I'm your enroller there. So just hit confirm and proceed there. But I want you to see your account starts off literally like mine just did. Okay. Now you see it says Sharon Bannister at the top there. So this is your account in essence, even though it's a replicated account, this is going to perform just like your live account is going to do. So far Sharon has given me 3 people's names. Now I'm going to say, hey, Sharon, just give me a name of one other person that you may know. Okay. We're just using it as a demonstration. So let's say she knows Davis. Okay. I have a friend named Davis. All right. Okay. So we'll do Davis's bank. Davis Bank. Oh, got people just coming on in. Come on in the locker room. All right. Cool beans. Okay. So now, Sharon, now you saw when you opened up your account as me being your referrer, I received $11.75. You remember that? Now watch this. I'm gonna come down here and do the exact same thing. I'm adding just one account after you. And I'm hit invite. And so Sharon, look, you go from zeros to my screen refreshing. No, it didn't get put in. Okay, hold on. It didn't go through just yet. See, it's still loading here. All right, come on. There we go. All right, there we go. So Sharon, look, you just literally went from zeros to that same predictable amount of money. Sharon, how long did it take money to get into your account? Sharon, do you like money coming to your account? Instant like that. Folks, when she says yes, to me, she just signed up. Sharon, do you like money coming into your account that quickly? See, I sort of ask questions that lead them to give me the answer that absolutely, okay? Because they understand, not only that happened for my account, that happened for your account. See, this happens for everybody throughout this bank, okay? But Sharon, again, not only did you receive money from Davis opening up an account, but Davis, with him opening up in his account, he just literally printed money for 9 other people, 8 other people, you know, with me and you being one of those 10. But 8 of the people also just received the deposit. They may not even know you or Davis, but they just made money as well. See, folks, the demonstration tool is power. Is there anything that I've done? Anything that I've done that a 5th grader couldn't do? This is literally show and tell, okay? But this is what I want you to really get, team. When you have, you know, at least about 70% of your organization doing this, how fast you think your income is growing in this business? But see, if you're not doing it, then what duplicates, duplicates. So if you're not doing it, because remember, everything is about more is caught than taught. More is caught than taught. More is caught than taught. And see, folks, you want a business where people, your team is catching this. Because when you have this and your team is facilitating all over the world in other different countries, and they're all sharing this demonstration dashboard, that means everybody in your cooperative, okay, is duplicating the right habits and duplicate what duplicates. Because you don't want fancy as much as you want simple. Yes, we're going to have, you know, people that can, man, speak this thing and it, you know, it'd be like just slam people in water or something like that. Yes, you're going to, but it's not required. And you don't want it to be required. See, that's what network marketing was, you know, in my opinion. It was always superstar driven. Because that's why everybody's like, oh, I got to go. Oh, did y'all hear that leader go over there? Oh, we got to go because that leader went over there. Folks, I don't want people in my business that have that type of mentality. Can you do something simple and teach duplication? Because I don't care what the people-to-people space is. If it's not simple, it's not going to scale. Remember what we said? What did we say in the beginning? Simple scales. Fancy is always going to fail. And if you're looking for a fancy business, you're not going to have a big business. You want to keep it simple because simple duplicates over and over and over and over and over. Can I get some engagement in the screen? Give me some hearts if y'all are hearing what I'm saying. Let me know that I'm, that I'm on board. Give me some hearts down there. Go down the bottom, hit reactions. If y'all just like what you're hearing, just let me know. Okay? Is it making any sense? Because guys, I'm telling you, here we go back to what I've made reference to before. When you are ingratiating yourself into the business, it's cementing you into the business. See, yeah, there's other things that may go down and go on, but this is one thing I know that I don't care who comes and goes, I can continue to do this, okay? and involve people and interest people and wanted to tag with what we got going on, because people are looking for simple. Okay, we think people are looking for the next shiny object. Well, folks, if they're always going to the next shiny object, well, what's going to happen when the next shiny object comes on? Because the next shiny object is coming. Just be ready. Now, do you want your whole team always being catered to the next shiny object? Or do you want your team, your soldiers, to be on a simple duplication of that anybody, as we like to say, that can fog up a mirror can do? Just makes sense. So let's go down here. So Sharon, we're going to finish this out because there's one more addendum we want to add to the demonstration. So we're going to say, let's say Sharon has a friend named Veronica. Okay, Veronica. So Veronica Bank. Everybody gonna be the bank family today, okay? Everybody's the bank family. Everybody's the bank family. So we're gonna add another one here. Let's say we're adding a charity. Let's do young youth. Hold on, Young Youth Academy. Okay, YYA Bank at coopcf.com. So Sharon, this is a charity that you may know that is also opening up an account here. So we're going to go to 66312. Okay, and I'm going to hit invite here. And I'm going to say, Sharon, let me ask you, because this is the real question. Are you seeing anything that would be very complex for anybody to make money here? Woo! That's the major one. Because why? Because folks, if they feel they can do it, it's game over. See, I love when Greg Baldwin says this. He says, it's not getting people in, it's what they do once they get in. Let me say that again. It's not what people do in terms of when they get in. That's great. Well, hold on, let me say it again. Scratch that. It's not people getting in. It's what they do once they get in. And so you want your team doing this. So this is something you should be teaching and demonstrating to your team to do. Okay? Yes, invite to the presentations. Yes, get all that. That's great. That's a part of the system. Okay? However, you want people doing this, one, because you want the duplication. Two, it ingratiates them and also cementing them in the business at the same time. See, me, I always look at the psychological aspect of something. I look at the simplicity of something, okay? Because I know, especially when you've been in the space for 18 years, to evaluate experience, if everybody got to be Douglas Ford in order to win, well, I'm going to try to capture as much market share as I can because I know people are going to start falling off, okay? Because the next shiny object is coming and there wasn't something involved where it can be kept simple, where they can do it. Now, of course, they got to be willing to do it, the courage to do it, okay? And not overthink, or make decisions for other people. But that's a whole nother training, okay? But yeah, guys, we got to stop thinking for other people. Just share the demonstration. And I'm going to give you a couple of tips from a social media standpoint. But I like what Greg Baldwin said a week ago. Folks, take your laptop over somebody's house. Break open the bank. Give them a demonstration. So I'd say, Sharon, listen, is there anything that you've seen that's like very, very difficult in terms of making money here? No, I mean, it seems pretty simple. I mean, is it really that simple? Sharon, it's really that simple. It's really that simple. But Sharon, I want you to see this though. So I'm going to go back to my account, Sharon. Okay? I'm going to go back and log into my account. So I want you to see, as money was coming to you, Sharon. Okay. Of course, I've done 100 million Douglas Ford accounts. I'd be shocked. Nope, I knew it. I knew it. Hold on, let me do this, folks. So I am duplicating something that you don't want to do, okay? You make sure you have the email that you logged in with so you can show the actual transparent that your bank scaled as well. Let me copy that. Oh, don't go away from me. That your bank scaled as well, okay, as you were doing this. There it is right there, okay. Copy. So now let me go back to the login screen. So as you guys can see, I create a lot of demonstrations, okay? Absolutely. Because I keep it simple. I keep it as simple can get. So then I would open up Sharon. I say, Sharon, let's go back to my account. Remember, I was at 35, Sharon. Remember that? Now look at what my account is now, Sharon, because as those accounts that you're referring, okay, you also received, but I also was receiving too as those accounts were activating. See, this is the income escalator, Sharon, to where no one gets left out. And as as that's replicating forward, everybody's money is scaling instantly and simultaneously. Okay. Sharon, okay. Just ask a question. Have you ever seen anything operate like that before? No, I haven't. Okay. Now, Sharon, listen, I want to show you all the money that's on the table. Now, this is where I would transition, guys, and then you would have this screen ready to where you want to have the income escalator ready to share with them. Okay. Have the income escalator ready to share with them. Because you're ready to get in business. You're ready to put them in business. They're giving you all the green flags right there. Now I go into, Sharon, let me just show you the income escalator and the money that's on the table, okay, with everybody just doing a one-time execution that you just saw I did with me and I also did with you, okay? So I like to include myself in this and not just make it be all about Sharon, okay? I want Sharon to know I'm invested and I'm invested in her success, right? So I'm just reading off to Sharon. So Sharon, in week 1, you simply accept a $28 activation token. So I'm going to be sending you a $20 activation token, okay, as you put skin in the game to Sharon. And you're going to do a one-time out of pocket of $125. That's going to set you up with 3 activation tokens for just 3 friends. Now, do you know 3 friends, Sharon, that would want to make money residually like you do? Sharon, do you have 3 friends that would want to make money residually like you do? Yeah, absolutely I do. Okay, perfect. So you're going to have those 3 tokens assigned for them, okay? What you want them to do is just send them right now your email, send them their emails to you, okay? And I'll even walk you through, first time how to set them up, okay? And so when I do that, folks, she's really going to make money right then and there. But then I go into this and I say, but I want to show you all the money that's on the table here, okay? But I really want you to pay attention to Sharon to how much work that you'll be doing after your one-time execution. Now see, now you saw in the back office, when your 3 accounts came in, how much money did you see back there? Remember that 35.25? Well, we just rounded it off just for demonstration purposes. Just keep it simple. We just rounded off to 35, okay? But now watch this. Your partners are only just doing the same thing that they're only doing one time. Okay. So when they do that, Sharon, they're going to receive 35 as well. Now let's say everybody's taking 7 days, Sharon, or to do this one-time execution. Because some people go, at different various speeds. Some may get it done within 12 minutes. Some may get it done within 30 minutes. Some may get it done in an hour. But we're going to share this as let's say everybody takes a week, okay? Let me show you the type of income not only you and your partners are going to be scaling to, not having to do any more work as this is replicating forward. So as they were receiving 35, Sharon, it booted your money up from 35K to 47. Now please understand, this is residual income, Sharon. Because see, everybody's doing a $28 subscription, okay, that they're doing every 28 days. So you see, your first 3, you don't have to worry about your subscription anymore, Sharon, because it's been covered. Okay. Your friend, they don't have to worry about paying the subscription anymore because it's been covered with their one-time execution. Okay. So now when your subscription runs, okay, in 28 days, it's only going to be $28. But this is what I want you to get, Sharon. See, your team is doing a subscription. And when they are doing their subscription, it's contributing to your income 13 times a year. Not only to you, it's contributing to your inviters' cash flow 13 times a year. Okay? So watch this. So now their friends that they invite, that we'll be talking to together, you know, for their first time, getting them set up 35 when they're, you know, with their 3 accounts. But watch what the bank does. As their money scales, it also scaled your partners, independent of their involvement, and it scaled your money, independent of your involvement. Now, the great thing about this, their subscription that they're doing is covered. Because why? They got 35. But their subscription is contributing to your friend's residual cash flow, and their subscription is also contributing to your residual cash flow, Sharon. See, everyone after you is going to be contributing to not only your money scaling, but also the money coming in residually, because you're receiving from everybody's residual subscription. But your friends are too. And so now when their friends do the exact same thing. Okay, now remember, we're saying everybody doing this in a week. So now this is 4 weeks in. So your subscription ran for the first time. Okay. But here, your money is way over $28 at this point. So these guys here come to 35, just like everybody else did. But instantly and simultaneously, as that was unfolding, this was independent of your involvement, Sharon. This was independent of your friends' involvement. It scaled their money, it scaled their money, it scaled their money. Now, guys, I'm not being fancy as I'm explaining this. I'm just literally reading what the screen is telling me to say. The screen is literally telling me what to say. I'm not too educated to think of these thoughts on my own. The screen is going to tell me what to say. I just read it. This never gets old. Anyway, so Sharon, now watch this. These guys are doing the same thing, Sharon. Okay? It's going to scale their money to 35. Their subscriptions coverage is like everybody else. And it's going to scale everybody's residual cash flow. So that's why we call it income escalator, because all this money in green is passive. Why? These guys haven't done anything active-wise since their first week. Those are your friends. Their friends haven't done anything since their first week. And they've been receiving passive just like you, just like your friends. These guys haven't done anything since their first week. They've only been in 2 weeks now. You see they scaled to 47, and it scales them, and it scales them, and it scales them. Now again, this is residual money, Sharon. Why? Because these people's subscription is contributing to their residual cash flow, contributing to their residual cash flow, contributing to their residual cash flow, and contributing to their residual cash flow. These people's subscription is contributing to all these people's residual scalable income. That's why this money is coming to you 13 times a year. Sharon, let me ask, would you be okay with involving friends that they only do something one time and to a mathematical certainty, Sharon, can scale residual income to at least $987 just 5 weeks in? Because your team in this example, the people that you invited, they're just a week behind you in this example. And they haven't done anything. So watch this. As this scales again another week, Sharon, watch this. They'll receive 35. And look, your friends now will be at 987. As everybody else scales, including your friends, but it brings your money to 2360. So you're at over a $2,000 residual cash flow, Sharon, just 6 weeks in. Okay? Send me your email, Sharon. I'll get you started right now. Have your 3 friends send their email to you, and we'll get them going right now today, and then we'll talk to their friends and get their business growing. Because I believe if Sharon is going to do this, she's seen enough to know, okay? she's ready to go. Now, if she says, Doug, does it go past 2360? Oh, yeah, this keeps replicating forward, Sharon. So right here, week 7, these guys just doing the same thing. Notice, Sharon, no one's done anything different. How many people did you involve? Just 3. And the reason why we do this, Sharon, we want people to see we're not asking people to be, gurus. Literally what you saw me do in the back office. Remember we was in the back office? That's what you did, Sharon. Literally what you saw in the back office. That's all they did. Literally what you saw in the back office. That's all they did. Literally what you saw in the back office. That's all they did. That's all they did. That's all they did. And I wasn't back there for a week. I was back there for what? 3 minutes? Sharon is like, wow. Let's go. So, guys, what time is it? Because I can go on forever. I mean, sometimes I lose track of time. They say when you're having fun, you'll lose track of time. oh man, I'm all okay. Guys, I just want to give you one tip, then we'll close it out. But this is a social media tip that I want to just grant, because I know some of you guys are like posting things, and I create this little social media engagement for those that are engaging with your post, because there again, guys, you want to ingratiate yourself in some capacity when it comes to responding. So when you're putting posts out there, so this is like after noticing them engaging with, yeah, okay, and after noticing them engaging, so you'll see people that have been engaging with your post, right? Whether if it's your stories, your reels, etc., in reference to your post being about be your own bank or whatever, okay? This is what I created that I've been responding to people with, that I've maybe seen them engage a couple of times with my post. I would just say, John, I appreciate the engagement of my story, reel, or post, or whatever it was, in reference to owning your own bank. Listen, I can provide you a back office demonstration of this global bank, or I would say, or one-of-a-kind system. Or would you rather I send you a video overview and provide a demo following if you're open to what you see? Here's the question, guys. Which would you prefer? See, when I say which would you prefer, he's going to have to choose. Either one he chooses gives me the opportunity to engage with him further, okay, about becoming his own bank. So you guys, you can take a screenshot of this, okay, if you find this useful for you. But it simply goes through, John, I appreciate the engagement of my content owning your own bank. Listen, I can provide you a back office demonstration of this global bank, or would you rather I send you a video overview and provide a demo following if you're open to what you see? Which would you prefer, John? Oh, I mean, yeah, I'd like for you to send me a video. And that's when, folks, you can engage them with your V card. Folks, that V card, very, very powerful. Because when John sees that V card and the professionalism of it, the credibility of it, and your picture and your photo, right? And then when he clicks the button, it's going to direct him to the STM overview there. And then you'll schedule a follow-up time to follow up with John. But if John says, I would like the back office demonstration, if you're open to doing that, then you provide him a back office demonstration. You may have to download a free Zoom account, free Zoom account, and share John your Zoom link. And you and John have a demonstration conversation just what you guys saw. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. You don't have to go to your leader to do that. But if you're really, really brand new and you want your leader to do it, hey, you got to schedule that time. But folks, you want your business duplicatable. You don't want your business where you always got to chase down your leader to do it, because that's not going to be duplicatable long term. You want a duplicatable, simple business as you are inviting strategic partners, they can do it too. Rather they're from Yale or jail, as we like to say, or anywhere in between. So guys, listen, I'm going to shut it off right there. This never gets old for me. I promise it don't. Hope you guys got some great value out of that information. And what we'll do, we'll go ahead and take some Q&A about that. Did you guys get some good information? Thumbs up, anything? Or, thumbs down, whatever. I'll receive it all. But yeah, guys, we're going to open up for a little Q&A. For those that may have some questions and answers, go right ahead. Just go down to the bottom, hit reactions, and raise your hand. I'll see your hand raised and take on your question. John Sertan, talk to me, sir.
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, my friend.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's give it up to my man.
I love it.
Let's give it up to my man, the new Douglas Model T Ford. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? If you know anything about history, Ford Motor Company changed the world with the Model T because of simple duplication. Let that sink in, Mr. Douglas Model T Ford.
Yes, sir.
Simple duplication. You don't have to be Douglas. You don't have to be Craig. You don't have to be Elton. You don't have to be Joe. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Duplicate the system and then sell off into the sunset with your pockets full.
Yeah.
Great show, brother, man. Great information. Love it.
Love it. Love all those different sound effects and everything. I love it. Appreciate you, Joe, and all that you do, man. I appreciate that. Keep it simple, like he said, folks. Simple scales, fancy fails. We have something, a demonstration tool. Just be like you in the 4th grade, show and tell, right? And just read. The screen will tell you what to say. You just put in the information. Make sure you have the income escalator right after. That way you'll show them all the money. Absolutely. Appreciate that, Joe. Anita P.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I'm always learning, always accepting everything that you're bringing us, Mr. Douglas. You've got to be one of the best that I've seen in the business. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I have 2 questions. One question is, my whole leader team was trying to get into the locker room today from Nigeria,
Yes.
and none of them was able to get in.
Uh-huh.
Is there something that I need to tell them to do different than just hitting the link?
Well, I mean, I know there's like a crunch time to where we don't start at them, like they stop accepting after a certain time. So I don't know what time they were getting in.
It was way before.
It was way before.
Yes, sir.
Ford, I can add something there.
Okay, go ahead.
Besides just hitting the link, what you can do is you can go to zoom.us and then hit join meeting and put in the actual numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Join.us for Zoom. Join.us.
You want to go to zoom.us, Anita. So so have them to type in the browser zoom.us.
Okay. And then put the number behind the link that we have.
No,
that's in the back office.
No, hold on. So when you go to zoom.us, you're going to click join, right?
Okay.
And it's going to ask you to put in the Zoom number to this Zoom. And when you put that number in, you're going to click join and it'll bring them right into it.
Perfect.
Yeah, they refer to that as the meeting ID.
Yeah, the meeting ID.
Right. Can I say something real quick and I'll get out the way? Also, you want to encourage your people to be on time.
Yeah. Well, they were.
Oh, they were. They were ahead of time.
Yeah, they were early.
Right. I'm talking generally speaking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know,
okay.
Because I found I had to do that with our team. Encourage us to be on time because after a few minutes it locks out, and that should offer a sense of urgency if you really want it. So back over to y'all. Thank you.
No problem. Because see, maybe sometimes it could be something with the domain link in certain areas. that it doesn't make the connection. So that probably could have been the situation. I've seen that happen. Many times.
Mr. Ford, on that same topic, I was getting in on my laptop.
Yes, ma'am.
And it was like the generic name, like the Zoom user was what was popping up versus my name. And I was removed. And then I couldn't get in at all, but I was able to just join using my phone. So I don't know if that has something to do with it as well. And that did lock out a few of my members as well.
Yeah.
We'll take inventory on that, Veronica, and see if we can polish it up. But I mean, if you guys are doing what you're supposed to do, then we'll make sure on our end we'll get it all cleared and ironed out. But definitely.
Also, Douglas,
yes.
Can I piggyback on that? I'm gonna give y'all a hint. In the upper left-hand corner, there's a green shield. In the upper left-hand corner of every Zoom, whether it's your phone, laptop, or computer, there's a green shield.
Right
If
corner.
you click the green shield, you will be able to copy the actual meeting link. And then you can paste it to your notes or save it or write it down.
Okay. Appreciate that. And all this is being recorded. So, but yeah, so that green shield, guys, because I'm looking at it right now, you click that and copy that and, save it. That way you always have it to post it out to your team so they'll have it and get in. Anita, did you have another question, huh?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The other question was, and I noticed that you were able to take us into the back office of the step-by-step. You're recording this. Will we be able to get this recording so we can actually go through those different areas at a different time?
Well,
that was my second question. Can we get this recording?
I don't know if you'll be able to get this recording because I don't know if they're going to put it in the locker room, but if you go, so you have an STM account, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. So
I know how to get in, so I saw all of that. So I'm following those steps?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
No problem, Anita. Great questions, by the way. Sharon Bannister, today's example.
I was getting frustrated because I knew I couldn't respond, and I'm gonna go woo woo.
It's all good. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the clarity. I'm learning so much. I'm getting excited seeing more and more of the videos and able to reassure people, because I found one of the questions that pops into the head is, can I do this?
Yeah.
Can I do this? So I think the fact you're saying keep it simple, because a lot of us have done things before that was so complicated, and there's so much out there. So you just they want to know you're genuine. They want to know you're for real, and I really appreciate this call. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome.
Could I just ask something? How do you do your, what was it you said, V card? Your V card?
So have you downloaded the new member orientation packet?
Not yet. I haven't downloaded it. I've gone onto the website, but I haven't downloaded it.
So when you go into that STM orientation menu that I was explaining to you, see a link that says new member orientation packet, and the instruction info will show you how to get your own V card.
Cool. Thank you.
Right there. You're so welcome. Great question. Rosanna. Yes, ma'am. Unmute yourself there, Rosanna. See if I can help you out. Rosanna. Hey, unmute Rosanna if you're there. I'm trying to help you out there. Rosanna. Okay. Well, Rosanna, while you're getting that worked out, I'm gonna go to Michael, and then I'll, you keep trying to unmute, and just stay unmuted if you get unmuted, okay? Michael J. Yes, sir.
Mr. Ford, great training. Can you hear me okay, sir?
Loud and clear, my man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Phenomenal. This is not me. This is just what some of the field is saying. And of course, we listen to constructive criticism to continue to make our business look better, more professional, if you will. Because I came on board regardless of what some of the people are saying outside the field.
Yes.
I love our V card. I've had success with that, sharing that with people. But one professional finance guy brought it to my attention. He just said, "Hey, the V card is phenomenal. I love it. It looks great." For some reason, it don't seem like it coincides with the PowerPoints you guys have with the videos. If you guys can, now it's not me, so team, forgive me. And we all should be able to take constructive criticism to make our business better, look better, so people can be more receptible to it. So anyway, he just said that the V card seems to be a little bit more professional than our PowerPoint presentations or something, or the videos, if we can sort of, and I'm sure we probably put, I never thought about it because I signed up anyway, regardless of that, because I didn't even have the V card yet. But just a side point, and maybe we can just take that into consideration. Do you guys, have you guys ever heard anything like that at all?
No, not me. First time, really. I mean, I've had people that just loved it. They even loved the fact that it was already, it was clean. So they like that. So this is my.
And that's me. Yes, sir. Same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, tomato. A lot of times, you know what I mean.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's something we're always looking to improve everywhere. But for a vast majority, people have loved the website. They've even talked, how clean it was, professional. The information was concise and right there, was straight to the point. But no, all consideration always, and criticism, we take that too. We appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. No problem. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
No problem, Michael. Appreciate that. Rosanna, I'm trying to see if you're able to unmute before I go to Miss Rev. Rosanna, are you able to unmute, love? I'm going to try to unmute you again. No. Okay. Keep trying to unmute. Still want to know your question. We're going to take a couple more here. Miss Rev. Yes, ma'am.
Hey. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate all the great information you guys do in training. It is wonderful. I didn't realize how much information was in that back office with STM with regards to educating about crypto and finances. It is awesome.
You've been back there.
Yeah, I did. And I'm in the financial space. So it is definitely needed. Definitely.
Absolutely.
But my question is about the making the demo account. I want to be sure that I just understand correctly. Am I creating a totally new demo account with a file name, or am I going into my original account and then putting in the file names as a demo with the co-ops?
It's up to you. I mean, I created a file account. I was back in the day, I was just like cash flow like PayPal. That was my mentality.
Okay.
Right? And but you can do that, or you can use your own. It doesn't.
You can. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. That's what I wanted.
It's just I created a new one with that example because I wanted my prospect to see that I was at zeros.
Okay.
And I added them because I wanted to see a fresh account with my name. And so, but then I transitioned. I don't want you to see me make money. But let's go to your account now and let's do the same thing. Because I want them to see them doing the same thing was going to give them the same result.
Okay. I think I got it. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Great question. But remember that video in the STM back office, play that, rewind it, watch it as much as you need to where you're able to step out there with confidence. And again, it's just literally letting the screen just tell you what to say. That's all you're doing, letting the screen tell you what to say.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Absolutely. I'm an official digital bank manager opener. I open up digital bank accounts. So.
I love it.
I'm going with that. Thank you.
Absolutely. I love it. Let's go. Mikhail, my man, talk to me.
Oh, I can't believe this.
You're breaking up a whole lot. Mikhail, you're breaking up a whole lot.
I'm breaking up?
Yeah,
Minus, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. If you can stay right there, I can hear you.
Better?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, mine is more of a small testimonial about what I went through. I was one in the chat. I made the phrase before, people's brains are like cats in a bag.
Okay.
It's scrambled. scrambled. So when I got in, my mom has dementia. So I came home to take care of her, which means 24 hours a day since December 16th, I've been in this house working with my mom, doing my artwork and other things to raise money. I said, I don't have $130, $150 to put in. My friends are smart enough to see this, to put the $50 in to do it. No. Everybody's brain is think of them as a bag of cats. They're not going to understand it unless you give them something. So people may be on here thinking, no, I don't have the money or putting all that kind of money. It's not a lot of money. You spend more going on 2 dates to the movies. It's a no-brainer. It's no-brainer. So once I did that, my third person is signing up today, and I got a fourth one coming behind. I just want to get this demonstration down. Like you said, if I can read, which I can, this should be no problem. I follow Model T Ford. I like that name, Model T Ford, because Model T's did change the industry. Follow what he said. It's a wrap. You cannot escape it. It's like that. I'm standing in the rain. It's raining in DC. And I'm not trying not to get wet. How? I'm in the rain. You can't escape it. Dog, you're a blessing. You're a blessing, Mr. Ford. You are a legend in my brain. Soon the world will know your name. And I thank you again, man. I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate you.
Because concerned, you laid her. Because that's the only one I've seen, and it looks like it's a Fortune 5 car. So between them two, you can't tell.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Mikhail. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, and congratulations to your victory. Always, always. Timothy Ward, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Doug. Can you hear me, sir?
Man, loud and clear, my friend.
Man, what an awesome training. I appreciate you and all of the leadership, man. It's just great to be involved with this incredible project. So my question is this. I have a gentleman that has not gotten his 3, but he's still fired up, getting on the Zooms, doing the things. And so we had a talk last night.
Yes, sir.
But we got back to his back office. We found that it looks like the system has already taken a token because he's passed his first 28 days. My question is, we're looking to knock the 3 out this week. But my question is, do we need to go ahead and purchase another token so he can have one to give away? Or how do we do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. That's what I told him. I wanted to make sure, so I wanted to double check today.
Yeah.
The last thing is we have a person with a email that's incorrect. Is there a way? Seems like when we got ready to correct it, it was asking for like name and address and all of this stuff, and the person was a little reluctant to do that. Is there a way to change the address other than giving all of the information that they're asking for, or you have to do that way?
Well, do you still remember? I mean, so whoever enrolled them, they should have whatever the wrong email is, because you have to log in with the wrong email, and then you can change whatever needs correct to be.
We did, but it's just asking for more information. I don't know if it's to verify something, but anyway, it's cool. I think we're just going to use the false email and see if it's available, and then we're just going to go that way.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So use the false email to log into the account.
Okay.
And then once you log in, you should be able to correct it and save it to whatever whatever it needs to be.
Great. Doug, I appreciate you, man.
I mean, no, I just want to make sure, were you able to do that, or have y'all tried that, or?
So when we did that, it was asking for information that it never asked for before, like address and physical address. And he didn't think, oh, so you got to do that in order to change the address?
Yes, you have to do that.
Okay, then.
Yes,
all right, good enough. Good enough. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that.
No problem, no problem, Timothy. Great question.
Blessings.
Germany's own, Jay Early.
Did I hear Germany? I guess I heard Germany, didn't I? Hey, Doug.
Slows.
I know what's going on. I know what's going on. You said tablecloth. I wanted to bet you got a life vest on under that shirt. Am I correct?
A life vest?
A life vest. All that water y'all got out there. You must have a life vest under that shirt. Looking good, man. You always look good on the show.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I just wanted to make this follow-up statement, okay, concerning the website. The website, and now I'm speaking as an experienced 32-year plus financial planner with all those crazy licenses that you need. That website, you don't need to touch it. You leave that website alone, okay? It's one of the most professional, easy to maneuver through websites that I've seen out there. I don't want to say anything else. You both are gentlemen, both of you, I take my hats on to you. You're doing a super job. In fact, we are now even able to attract more strategic partners, right? That they get the picture, all right? Which of course, you know, is taking some of the pressure off of our fearless leader, Billionaire Shauna, and we love that. All right, appreciate you. I'm out.
No problem. Thank you, Jay Early. I appreciate that. I love that. Love that. My man, Nate.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, Doug?
I'm doing
Great
good, buddy.
job.
How are you?
Oh, wonderful. Quick question. A couple of weeks ago, I was able to see those classes, whatever you want to call it, in the back office of my co-op business, whereby you learn about, you know, credit, blockchain, and all that. But lately, I've not been able to reach those sites. What am I missing? Where do I click?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of with the corporate side, I'm not too privy on, because corporate does changes and things of that nature. I'm mostly just ingratiated with what we got going on with Smarter Than Money, the smarterthanmoney.com. With the co-op business, there may be things they could be making some updates and things of that nature. So I'm not quite keen on the co-op business website, but mostly, we focus on the smarterthanmoney.com website.
Well, good enough. Thank you.
All right. Appreciate the question. Absolutely. Ava Dean.
Yes, hello everyone. I
Hey.
wanted to ask a question. Do we have a French or Spanish speaking presentation? I know a couple weeks back, the one who created the program, he had an interpreter on the call and she was interpreting, I guess, for Spanish and maybe some other languages. I think it was just for Spanish at the time, I think. Or she said you could change your settings to have it translated into your language. I think that's what it was set up. So I have a bunch of people in Africa that speak French, and then I have some people from Mexico that Spanish. And I've been talking with them through Messenger and texting using a translator back into their language. But this is an extra long process. So I want to see if there's anything that can help me close in the gaps and start onboarding people.
Well, I mean, because I actually had another leader that was talking about French speaking.
Eric.
Right. Well, no, not Eric. Well, I guess Eric's associated with it. It was Miss Rhonda. But
okay.
Right now, with things being wide open, if that leader who speaks French want to take the bull by the horns and and be the presenter for the French team, that'd be my recommendation. We don't necessarily have an interpretation of a French speaking just yet, but that's in the works, and that person could be one of the leaders in that. That's one of the things that we also want to let leaders know. You can take the presentation, take the bull by the horns, use Google and Google, what do they call it, translator or something like that.
I use Google Translator, yes.
Right, because I've done that with a Spanish presentation, and I've done that with a Japanese presentation. And as long as it got the fundamental basics, they were able to add their own pizzazz to it. But download that presentation, and then they can just take the bull by the horns and be the French-speaking team.
Okay, that's a great idea. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll get busy. Okay, have a good one.
Always know this: nobody's ever heard a bad presentation, especially
That's true. You're right. You're right. I remember that saying.
And
that's right.
All we do is read it. We just read it, and you're just speaking in your sweet language, and you'll be good.
If it's for them, they'll get it. Okay,
absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you so much. Awesome presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Ava.
Hey, Douglas.
Yes.
Joe Sertain here, real quick, on a piggyback off the beautiful young lady that just spoke. If they use Google Chrome browser, if I'm not mistaken, I'm reading here right now, they can go to the web page that's in English per se, which is ours is. And then on the right of the address bar, it says click translate, and it will click to their preferred language, if that may help. So if they're using a Chrome Google browser, on the right of the address bar, all they have to do is click translate, and it will translate that site to their preferred language. I hope that helps.
Absolutely, it does.
Yes, it does. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you.
But I still want to say, because I think that's just only when they're showing the video. But if you guys want to download the presentation and make it, because we really want that, because when we get the groundwork, we have that presentation for French speaking interpretation. You have the presentation, and whoever that leader is can be speaking it to the French
in their native language. Absolutely.
Yes. So yeah. So both of those that you want to have working as you're growing your business for sure. Absolutely. All right, guys, we'll take 3 more because we all realize the time is well spent. I don't want to keep you guys here too much longer, but we'll take these last 3 and then we'll call it a day. Tavon, yes, sir.
Man, you favor Carl Winslow. You know that, right? From Family Matters. You know that, right? I couldn't help but to say, I was like, this brother looked like Carl.
Wow, we coming on the show just bagging. That's like that.
No.
The Model T4. Now you look like a cop. Come on, man.
All love. Brother, it's all love, bro. It's all love.
I see the resemblance. They both handsome men, bro. So it's all good. It's a compliment.
I appreciate that.
Great show, man. Great webinar, brother. But what's going on is my problem I'm having is signing up with your system. I tried to pay the invoice via Coinbase, and my system won't let me in or something. I mean, so is there email or something I'm supposed to get a verification or something like that?
When you say your system won't let you in, what do you
mean? My site, my website wasn't let me in. I mean, I'm trying to sign up for the token. Last week I tried to do like 3 tokens, but Coinbase just like took my money. And then this past week I tried to sign up for 1 token, and I haven't received no confirmation or nothing. It says that I've paid it. I copied that what's the name of that thing, that QR code thing you told me to scan, and it went right to the wallet. I paid it, and no verification at all. So that's the issue I'm having. So
is the money in your wallet?
No, I have the receipt from Coinbase, says the money has been sent to you guys, but I haven't, I received nothing from your end that says I'm in.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're gonna let's get together with that with whoever
Okay.
the roller is.
Okay.
Hey Douglas, when it comes to Coinbase, you hate them, you love them, but they're kind of simplest ones to get in, or you can buy crypto with Cash App or whatever. But a lot of times, if you're not a regular user of a Coinbase or don't have an account for 2, 3, 4 years, especially if you're the first one, it's your first Coinbase account, long story short, it can take up to 7 to 14 days, up to 2 weeks for that money to actually hit the wallet. They will send you a receipt saying they sent it, but because you're so new and they, jump through so many hoops and regulations and things of that nature and reporting to IRS and things of that nature, that's why I like to use a private wallet. We'll not get into that. But if you're a first-time user on, and most of these apps, Coinbase, Cash App, or whatever, there's going to be a delay of 2, 3, sometimes up to a month, unfortunately. So take that into account. So sometimes that's why it's better if you have the funds, you can just transfer it to your people in their back office instantly and skip the whole Coinbase thing or whatever. But just heads up, Coinbase, I know for a fact, if you're a new user, they'll send the money out, blase, or you buy Bitcoin or whatever, and you buy it, and like you say, hey, they took my money. It takes 2 weeks to hit your actual wallet because you're a first-time user, if that explains it.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, Joe. But Tavon, we still want to get together with me, you, and the enroller,
Yes.
whoever that team is.
Please.
So we can,
Please do.
dissect it and get that thing taken care of for you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Great question. Last but not least, certainly not least, Mikhail. Yes, sir.
There's a gentleman that email.
You're breaking up real bad there, Mikhail. You're breaking up still. If you can hear me, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Go ahead. I don't know if we can hear you. You're breaking up really bad. We can't.
Yeah, you got a bad connection.
You got a bad connection, bro. Yeah, we can't hear you. Can you hear us? We still can't hear you. We hear you going. Well, we have to maybe catch up with you on another. Well, I'm sorry. Go again. Go again. Try to. I tell you what. Turn your camera off. Turn your camera off. See if that helps. All right. Now try it.
Is
Still can't hear you, bro.
this better?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
No.
Great,
We
great.
can hear you. We can hear you.
Wi-Fi here. I apologize. I went through the same issue of. Okay, I went through the same issue in the wrong email, and Elaine gave me some advice. So the person signing the new member in has the login information. If the signer goes in as if it's the new person and it opens the website, you can then go to profile and adjust that email, phone number, anything else you want to adjust as if it's the new person doing it. Putting in the correct email, then the person can log off, and then the new member will be able to get into their account using the correct email.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes, absolutely it does. Appreciate
And
that.
it worked for me 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to share.
Appreciate that. No problem. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate that so much. Yeah. So for the person that heard that or needed that, okay, in terms of being able to get there with the email, that's a great point that Mikhail made out. Well, guys, listen, that's going to be concluding us for today. Almost said tonight. For today, guys. You guys are always wonderful. Appreciate the comments and the praise, and definitely appreciate the questions. But definitely, folks, you want to have your teams always on this locker room, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time every Saturday. Can't miss. Y'all know Monday is going to be our Monday night overview. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the same channel right here. Okay, smarterthanmoney.live. So be ready for the overview on Monday. And guys, let's go out here, man. Put this thing in front of people. Y'all see it's simple, very simple, easy to duplicate. Folks, you just let the system do what it do, and you just talk and narrate, okay? Don't be trying to be fed. You're going to be bad before you're good, and you're going to be good before you're great, as we like to say, right? So with that being said, folks, as we like to conclude every time we come together, look, folks, we just don't want to see you at the top. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you scaling every single day in your residual cash flow, deposits on a daily basis. Most importantly, we want to see each and every one of you over the top. Take care. God bless.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
go.
you so much.